Welcome back to the Grease & Co channel. We are here in Ralston at the old Ralston Opera House. Apparently it's haunted. We got had the music box going off, cat balls going off, flashlights going off. So what kind of evidence we can't find. Here with my friend Ben, Joseph, and Noah.
Helen, whose picture is over there on the wall, she is with her dad, taken in 1948, I think it was.
Oh wow!
She was the last of the family. The same family operated this for 85 years.
Yeah.
And that light up there has a mind of its own.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice that.
It will go on and off and do what it feels like it wants to do. There have been issues with people's electronics up here, but including some of my own. I've taken digital pictures that I've looked at on the camera while I was here, and then the next day when I go to download them, they're all black.
Oh wow!
But we had a ghost hunting team up here, brought all kinds of gear, and their first 3 attempts to record wouldn't work. Their primary camera wouldn't work. They had a nice DSLR camera that wouldn't work. Then the guy's iPhone wouldn't work.
And well, so far I'm working.
Yeah. It tends to vary. For whatever reason, I guess they didn't like him. But anyway, there's the love triangle, murder-suicide. According to the records, there was a lady jumped from the corner of the building, and there's a whole other room above you. Do not go into it. You will die.
Okay.
It's just a big attic storage space. But she jumped to her death at the corner over there. There's some, you'll see at that corner, there's some of the original sandstone sidewalk. They replaced a large section of it with the brick during the WPA, during the Depression. But those shattered stones over there, according to the family, were always called the unlucky stones, and that's supposedly, she shattered them when she hit and died.
Yeah.
I've had some personal experience with Helen when we first got the property. She was never married, was the last of the family. They operated the place for 85 years. And she was a fairly tall woman, and she'd had diabetes and had lost her left leg from the knee down. And she had a wooden leg. And when she walked, she would drag it and then kick it out, and it would thump. And we experienced an episode with that occurring up here, and like that thump I just did, you would hear that downstairs.
Oh wow!
Clearly, because there's no insulation between the floors. And we had an incident where we were cleaning out stuff downstairs, and it started in that. There was myself, a gentleman was helping me, and his young daughter. I think she was 13, 14, and started in that corner and started walking across the floor up here. And we had some broken windows and stuff like that, and so I just figured something had gotten into the building up here. So I told the girl to go up there and see what she saw, and she wasn't too happy about that, but she went up, got to the top of the stairs, heard the drag thump, and screamed and ran back down, and it stopped. And then we started back to work. A few minutes later, started up again, except this time it was on this side of the building, and you could hear it going across the floor. So I sent the father up with her. They came up to the stairs, heard it themselves, screamed, ran back downstairs, stopped again. 10 minutes later, started up, except this time it sounded like it was up in the stage area. And they refused to come up, so I said, what's this? So we all came up, and I figured it was a raccoon or a possum or, cat, who knew? And we walked around, looked at everything, didn't see anything obvious. Went downstairs. As soon as we went through the front door, started walking back, started up again. So I said, okay, let's go back up. So we come up, and I went through the attic. I laid down on the floor looking underneath the chairs and everything. We went all through the stage, nothing. I said, well, if it's an animal, it's obviously hiding well. So let's sit down up here in the front seats and we'll be quiet. You just sit here and it'll come back out. So we sat there and sat there. Seemed like forever, but couldn't have been more than 8 or 9 minutes. Nothing. So we went back downstairs, got back to back, started working, started up again. And so I just said, hell with it. If it's Helen, she's more than welcome to walk around all up there if she wants to. It lasted about another 15 minutes, and then we never heard it again. Now, was that a ghost? I have no idea. But I recognized, I was a kid, used to come in here when Helen worked here, and I know that sound.
Yeah.
It was always a drag, kick out, thump. And I don't know what else would have made that noise, but neither here nor there. The gentleman who bought the property was a guy named Bill Heiser, and he bought it in '85 when her health got so bad she couldn't run it anymore. And he bought it because of the Opera House up here. And he spent 9 years of his life working on restoring it. Did a couple shows here, had bought the building next door, and was going to remodel it for a restaurant, and then he had a sudden heart attack and dropped dead. And I can't say anything personally I've seen. There's been some other sensitives or mediums in here that have claimed they felt his presence. But if of all the ghosts, he's probably the least obtrusive. I don't have anything direct to confirm or deny whether he's actually haunting the place or not. It would make sense since he kind of put the last 10 years of his life into it.
Yeah.
But and then after he died, the property went up for taxes, and it was purchased by an eccentric lady named Isabella, perfect ghost name. Zackebeckers, I can't pronounce her last name. She bought it for taxes, moved into it downstairs, and lived here for 12 years. She was, it's probably what I'd call a armchair diagnosis, but she was a paranoid schizophrenic. And she was convinced that everybody was coming to steal her stuff. I talked to her a few times through the years, and she told me crazy stories like somebody had got up on the roof and stole her air conditioning units and replaced them with smaller ones. Stuff like that. Depending on if she was on her medication or what time of week it was, she could be fairly normal. I talked to a guy she pulled a gun on, threatened to shoot him. I talked to a family that had come in and the doors were open and they had walked around the building, and it was a husband and wife and his daughter and son. The daughter was, 12 or 13, and the son was like 10, and the back door was open, and the daughter had kind of stuck her head in the back door downstairs, and they said she leapt out. She had long, scraggly gray hair, and she had a big old butcher knife and started screaming about them stealing her stuff. And she chased them out the back door, down the side, and halfway down the street.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. But then, the next day you could meet her and she would seem to be perfectly normal. So, and she brought in tons of junk, just tons of junk. The building has no plumbing, so if anybody needs to really use the bathroom, you need to go down to the convenience store or the restaurant before 8 o'clock, because that's when they close.
Okay.
Now, if you just need to take a whiz, you can just kind of step around the side there or something. But yeah, they wouldn't let Heiser put plumbing in here because of the National Historic Register. It didn't have plumbing, so they didn't let him do it. Any case, now Isabella would definitely probably qualify as a poltergeist type scenario. And we do have a lot of that kind of stuff. Well, I don't say a lot, but kind of stuff in here. Pictures falling off the wall, things knocked off of the tables, doors slamming, just that kind of stuff.
I think I was here last. You were saying that your tools got stolen too.
Well, that's a different ghost. Though we do have a problem keeping hold of tools. That couldn't have anything to do with factory set shit down. I can't remember where we put it, but and then of course there's the husband, the wife, and the actor. Though the apparition of the actor seems to be the most commonly seen one. And the most common people say they see that figure is, of course, we've since put boards over these windows, where it was a figure looking out these windows, a figure looking out the back windows, or a figure on the roof. And that started in the 50s.
Oh, wow.
The last instance of it, and I painted all this stuff on the walls, so I'd be up here, and that was a couple years ago. And I'd be up here sometimes working late, it'd be midnight, I'd be up in here painting. And you'd get that creepy feeling on the back of your neck, that something's close to you and staring at you. But it's an old building and it was midnight, and your mind plays tricks. But don't go up into the attic area. If you step in the wrong spot, you can fall through. Because that's just thin boards right there. Yeah. They're more for decoration and support. There's some plywood up there. There's some spots if you step wrong.
What about that?
I don't think you can really get through that one. It's basically just a mirror of that one. I mean, you can poke your head in there. But that was the two side entrances.
Okay.
And you can wander around all back there.
So I was going to go shoot the outro, and my music box started going off.
Step away from the music box. If you're wanting to talk to us, can you please step away from the music box for a second? Are you trying to break our equipment? If so, step away from the music box.
I always thought it's not a player piano. What did it try to sound like? Player piano.
What the crap?
Thank you. Do you like the music box?
If your name's Helen, make the box to go on.
That's cool. put this.
Might come up later, probably tomorrow or something.
Back here in this corner. That's interesting.
What?
March 16th, my birthday.
No, that's a picture of Helen. That they were talking about. No way I had the music playing up there. There was a little bit of cold spots going on.
Had a cold breeze go by there. The lights has got a lot dimmer on the stage.
Yeah, it did.
Are you messing with the lights on the stage?
When is the show supposed to start?
I gotta be on a timer, alright? It got like way darker in here. It was crazy.
No, it's...
It got a lot hotter in here.
Yeah, it did.
Any activity you're looking for, Billy?
Not really. Blow it.
Yeah, I'm not really getting much.
Can you set up one of our devices, please?
You set the flashlight off?
The flashlight is off.
I mean, turn on.
That's what I meant. I set it off.
Can you walk in front of one of the music box? Can you set one of the cat balls off?
You want us to wave? Billy, after this, we should go get some grilled cheeses.
No.
You don't want no grilled cheeses?
No.
Grilled cheese. Why not?
You want real food?
You want real food?
Yeah.
Bro, cheese is real good.
Oh yeah, filled me up for shit.
Look at bro cheese is good.
I need like 5.
About 5?
It's about to take to fill me.
Oh, I just lights dim. We need to go get something out to us.
I don't know, I was wondering what the lights dimmed
We'll
for.
get a pickle specter for you. Pickle specter.
Can you let us know your Can you let your presence be known if you're here? That's not me. Thank you. Lights are back on. Thank you for setting that off. Can you set off some more? I wonder if it's picking up that thing next to it.
So the lights got really bright when I was playing the 1940s swing song called Into the Mood. It got really, really bright in here. I feel something cold.
Yeah, I feel a cold breeze.
You know how to play the piano?
Kind of funny how that kind of like acknowledged it. Is that you walking by us, making us feel the cold breeze? Or cool breeze? We do appreciate it because it's kind of warm up here.
Is your name Helen? Or Isabel? Are you the ghost that jumped off the building? Is it true that you jumped off or got pushed?
Can you set it off one more time? I have a ball over here on. Not sure what it is. If you could knock it off there, would be greatly appreciated. Weird, something was messing with it and it stopped. Do you not like us here? Thank you for setting that off. Can you set it off again?
I don't think it does.
Is that you setting off the REM pod? The red light in the middle of the table? Can you change it to a different color? Should I grab my K2 meter? I think about that.
Goes up you when I say something to the camera. What should I say? I don't know. I don't know either. Flashlight's going off. Back on again.
Thank you.
You set off the music box?
Flashlights. Thank you.
I think it's a vehicle.
Yeah, the vehicle.
Yeah. I was like, what the hell?
Alright.
I'm like, okay, can we piss off now?
There's camera back.
Thank you for setting off the camera. But turn the flashlight on. Which I'm not getting. Thank you. If that's the lady who jumped, can you set that off? Make the flashlight light up again?
Is that you saying yes? If so, can you turn the flashlight on?
Thank you.
None of these. What was that loud clicking noise?
Back there in the left corner.
Okay, y'all heard it right.
Which that left corner is where she jumped.
Yeah.
Now, did you jump or were you pushed off? If so, if you were pushed off, make the red light blink. If you jumped off, turn on the flashlight.
Thank you.
So I said push for
Yeah.
So you were murdered?
Oh, yes.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you know who murdered you? If you do, can you turn the flashlight off? No.
If it was your husband, turn the red light green. If it was the actor friend of yours, turn on the flashlight. Did you help with the war bonds for both World War I and II against Germany?
Oi. Ow. Thank you for finally setting that off. Can you change to a different color? Or make a music box go off again? That's weird we had it go off and then had it go up again.
Side of the story, can you speak to us by turning off the red light or one of these flashlights?
I got something you're probably not going to like very well.
If you want us to leave, can you turn on the flashlight?
That one went off. That went off in a while.
I heard something in the back move.
Yeah, I probably scared the shit out of the raccoon with this.
Probably.
Lights are definitely going crazy now.
Did you not like that? Okay, does it now?
I think so too.
Can you set up one of the flashlights? So we can see? Right?
I keep hitting it's in that room.
I hear a mosquito.
that door shuts all the way, I'm saying peace.
There's money. Is that you?
Yeah.
Alright, can I turn that flashlight off or make it brighter? Should I completely off?
If you don't like us here, turn that flashlight completely off.
You want us to leave? Can you set up another device?
Is that you saying you want us to leave? If so, let's do that one more time. We just want to know if you want us here or don't. We don't mean you any harm. We're just trying to communicate.
I just seen an orb.
Got me.
That was well,
The cat balls off.
that might have been the vibration from his.
Probably. If there's something here with this, set our music box off.
That orb. I have orbs coming at the camera.
If there's anyone here with us, can you make a noise? Seen an orb.
Supposedly with you
six spirits. It's been pretty quiet in here.
Right? Are you scared of us? Is that it? Are we four scary dudes? We intimidate you?
I think earlier that was you playing with Billy's zipper. Do you want us to leave you and Billy alone for a few seconds? If so, turn on one of our devices. If you just want us to leave, turn on one of our devices for us then.
Is that you wanting us to leave?
Or is that you wanting to be all alone? If that's you wanting us to leave, make it go off once. If that was you wanting us to let you be with Billy alone for a few seconds, make it go off twice. That was twice.
You agree? Is loud up? Is it too loud for you up here?
How about I just asked too if he wanted to be alone with you to make it go off twice? We'll do one beep for no and two for yes. If you're the girl that fell from a building and not someone else, let us know. So I guess it's not the woman now.
Two beeps if you're Helen, one beep if you're Isabel. So your name's Isabel.
Is that you trying to turn on a flashlight?
Can you do it again? Interesting. Boom.
I heard, Isabel, you're kind of a crazy lady here.
Don't think it's gonna. I just seen the K2 meter spike. It didn't spike big, but like it went up one.
Oh, I didn't see it.
Can you make that green light spike again? Oh, the flashlight.
Did you use all your energy a minute ago? If so, make the red light go off once.
Nope. There you go. There's your answer.
Yeah, so it had no energy. Well, we've got plenty of devices in here if you want to take some power from it.
I'm wondering, since it turned off the lights, that it drained its energy.
Yeah, think about that.
Maybe we'll turn it back on.
It looks better, but
We drain your batteries, or drain your energy from turn the lights off. Thank you for watching our video at the old Ralston Opera House. It was quite an interesting experience. I hope to get the chance to go back sometime soon. Like and subscribe, and we'll see you next video.